Greetings from Nosara. Just wanted to jump on here really quick and say hello and express my deepest gratitude for each one of you watching this and opening the email to see what I have cooking right now. So thank you for being in my circle and also being in my Dharma circle. One of the things that I've been reflecting on as I prepare for 2020 is where I've been in the past decade, particularly because this month is marking 10 years since I came back to Nosara to take a little sabbatical, not really knowing where I was getting ready to go when I was preparing to close my yoga studio. And that was a really big deal in my life. And I stepped into this next phase without a plan, and that was very foreign to me. Just stepping in and saying yes to an invitation and an opening and a new land and a new culture, a new language, new experiences, being here in nature with the elements, with the people, with the idea of Tico time and Pura Vida and rising with the sun and falling asleep with the moon. And it's been an amazing 10 years. And I am being called now to step into a bigger evolution. And I would love to invite you along for the ride in this. It was 2014, 15, 16 when I started transitioning from solely yoga teacher trainings to breathwork facilitator trainings. And this has been a big calling of mine because I recognize how influential this practice can be. Of course, yoga has been a huge influence in my practice as well, but particularly in the influence of working on the energetic field, working on the mental field, working on repatterning the nervous system, traumas, samskaras, everything that we have been operating from in a conscious or unconscious way. And this has been the medicine. And a month ago, when I was in the States, my teacher, who I've been working with for upwards of 15 years, she gifted me with a very powerful medicine stick. And I wanted to share this with you. I'm holding it right now. This is a medicine stick that was even the four directions in the light. This was made for my teacher after a dream, a vision that she had from the deer medicine, from the deer tribe. And to say that I was blown away with this gift is really an understatement. I've been sitting with it. I've been sitting with the power, the intention, and corresponding with my teacher. And actually, she and I, in the past decade of me being here, we've only seen each other in person a handful of times, maybe two times. But we're even more connected now because we're working on these subtler levels. And when she gifted me this, she said that she received guidance that it was to be passed to me. And I've been receiving it in a really deep way. And corresponding with her, she reminded me that it's time for me to step out into working in the way that she and I work together, working by distance. And I've been holding back. I've been dabbling in this for a bit. It's a scary format for me because of many reasons, because the internet is a little unstable here. You know, I have my list. These are my excuses. We all have our excuses and our distractions. But I am even more dedicated now to working in this distance format for a number of reasons, because I want to reach more people, because I want to support you. You're all receiving this message because you have taken part in a level 1, at least a level 1 training. And the intention after a level 1 training is that you will be able to hold space for one-on-one sessions. Now, it might not look like the way that we carried on in our breathwork trainings. It may be a simple offering, an invitation to your student to feel their body and understand what it means to have nervous system balance and presence, and even just to pay attention to how it feels to take a deep breath. So I know that as I've been working with many of you one-on-one and answering questions by email or picking up the phone or WhatsApp messages, um, there are many questions. And a big part of this is you have to trust in yourself. And the intention that I have coming up, I'm going to be offering 3 different facilitator Zoom calls. And these are completely free, they're completely optional. But I would love to have you as a part of these calls. If you can't join in person, send me your questions by email because I will be addressing them. Now is the time to start expanding if you choose. We're always expanding, but if you choose to expand your professional groove, I want to help you because this is the way that I see it. I've been meditating on this. This is the way that we are here to support the up-leveling, the uplifting of the world. I can't be responsible for what's happening on the other side of the world, but I can be responsible for what's happening in my center, how I interact with people, how I support the community, the family that I'm a part of, the culture, the land. It's an important time. So I want to invite you to one of these calls or all of them if you have the opportunity. Of course, in each call we will be doing some question and answer. We will be doing a little, very short in the beginning guided audio meditation. I'm going to be audioing these meditation short simple breath works and uploading them to the SoundCloud channel as well. And but the basis for these calls are to support you to answer questions that you have based on the experiences that you have had working with your clients one-on-one or in group settings. In January, I will be relaunching the level 2 distance support. I know there's a collective of you who have already been a part of that. Half of the group went on to really offer their individual sessions, and their professional grooves started to grow. But I want to reignite and refocus this training. So there will be a little bit more information on the Zoom calls about that. And also for each of you who are maybe feeling like you need a little bit of distance support, some guidance, know that I'm here to hold space with you and for you, and you can reach out as well. I've had some amazing experiences, myself included. When I go into a distance work, it's very different. I'm in my setting. I'm in front of my personal altar, and it is a channeled meditation. It is it feels almost as like I'm right there without the hands-on work, and this is how my teacher and I evolved over the many years. So I'm being encouraged by her, by the forces, by just logistics of not being in physical location with you. But now is the time, 2020. I'm putting it out there. Let's create a new paradigm. Let's create support for one another. Definitely how we are showing up on social media. This is something that I'm researching and looking into, and going to start offering this more for just for the world. So I hope this finds you well and happy and healthy, and recognizing that you have so many gifts to offer, and I want to support you in offering those to your circles, to yourself first and foremost, to the circles of friends, family, and community around you, and then we sync up and we connect the world. So let me know how you're doing. Look for the information in this email that you received this message in, and I'm excited to see you very soon. Enjoy your Monday.